What's up guys, Yusuf here. So D23 is happening right now and they just dropped one of their always amazing behind the scenes videos for Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'm going to dive into most of what we see in the video. Let's begin. First thing I'd like to point out are these hut-like structures. We can assume that these structures are on the planet Act 2, which is where Rey finds Luke at the end of The Force Awakens and we will spend a majority of the film. We don't know who lives in these yet, but a few weeks ago a leak came out showing other life forms that are native to the planet. So maybe this is where they live, or this is where Luke is living right now. In these shots, we see this red sand? Debris? I don't know, but whatever it is being blown up. Let's assume that whatever is happening here is the same scene from the trailer we got at Celebration. The scene where the ships in the desert are spraying what seems to be red smoke from behind them as they fly. Chewie is here camping out by the Falcon next to a nice fire. Hopefully this scene is Luke and Chewie finally interacting. Maybe this is where Luke gives him some comfort for Han's death in the previous film. Hopefully they address that. I'm still worried that they won't address Han's death. I love this shot here because Finn finally has some new damn clothes. He finally took off Poe's jacket, even though it did look good on him. Now this shot right here is a direct follow-up to the end of The Force Awakens. Here Rey is handing the lightsaber to Luke. The green stripes on his finger indicate the mechanical hand that they will add in post-production. This is my favorite. Kylo standing and looking menacing, rocking his new cape and or cloak that we've been hearing a lot about. Now his mask seems to be the original mask. I can't tell from this angle if it's any different, but right now let's just assume. Here we have the stormtroopers trying out some new technology, possibly even better weapons to help them fight force wielders or maybe even capture creatures. Speaking of creatures, here's a few new ones we can expect to see. I don't know what the hell this crystal wolf thing is, but whatever it is, I'm sold. I'm always sold on any creatures that Star Wars introduced into the universe. We need more. Here's Laura Dern, who plays Vice Admiral Marilyn Holdo, talking with Carrie Fisher behind the scenes. Now this shot here is just Phasma standing around, but I wanted to pick it because I think it's important to note that while it was not shown in the video, John Boyega did say at D23 that him and Phasma will have an epic fight scene to take place at some point during the film. This shot here suggests this is the scene where Finn finally wakes up from his injuries suffered at the hands of Kylo from the end of the last film. Now, I know these aren't frogs in suits, but god damn it, for the sake of it, let's just say that Star Wars gave us frogs in suits. This scene, along with these other two shots, seem to take place at Canto Bight, which is the casino that Benicio del Toro's character, DJ, is the owner of. These two shots of Adam Driver and Daisy Ridley training are very intriguing. Their combat seems to be based around the fighting of multiple enemies and opponents. Adam is going up against two, which will turn out to likely be Luke and Rey, while Rey has the unfortunate task of taking on 3 lightsaber wielders. Possibly the Knights of Ren? Hopefully. Major plot details here. This shot is of Kelly Marie Tran's character, Rose, with Finn. They are undercover in this scene infiltrating the First Order. This shot also confirms some leaked reports that we had come out a little earlier this year. Now this is a very intriguing shot. It seems like whoever this is slowly being lowered down into a chamber of bombs. I mean, of course these could also not be bombs, but what else are black spheres with red dots supposed to be? They're bombs. Last thing I want to leave off on is this shot of Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher just in the parking lot talking. There are a lot of moments in here with cast members interacting with Carrie and having a good time, but this one hits home the most. That's it for the breakdown. Go ahead and go in the comments and let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if I missed anything as well. Even though this behind the scenes, as usual, seems to be void of a lot of plot details, I got as much as I could. I'm curious to hear from you guys in the comments. I'll let you guys know right now, my excitement level for Star Wars right now is at an all-time high. So I cannot wait for December.